Hi guys, in this video I will be showing you my Disney Sequel Blu-ray Collection with custom slipcovers. I recently completed my Disney Classics Blu-ray Collection with O-ring slipcovers, so as a big Disney fan I really wanted to own all the sequels as well. Of course we know the sequels are never as popular or never as good as the originals, so being a collector I really wanted to own them all. The sequel Blu-rays did not come with slipcovers of their own, so next to the classics they looked out of place. So I decided to make my own and print them out. They are all on normal A4 paper until I can find a paper that can be used in my printer. My partner is a digital designer, so I told him what I wanted and he made them. So here they are. Firstly, showing you all of the spines all together. I'm very happy with them. We decided to go with something that was consistent throughout and something that looks good opposite the Disney Classic slipcovers. I've not included films like Tinkerbell and all of her sequels, as they are not sequels to a Disney Classics movie. The same with the Planes movies. So we wanted to go with something that was fitting with the Disney Classics slipcovers. So here is the normal Disney Classics one. Of course we don't have shiny paper, so the custom ones we made aren't going to be like this. Yeah, that's the normal Disney Classics one. Shiny. So yeah, we wanted to go with something that fit with those. First film I'm going to show you is the sequel to Bambi. We're going to go in numerical order of what the Disney Classics were. So the first one is Bambi. So this is the slipcover we made. Designed. We wanted to put a hero on the front and the villain on the back. We wanted to do something very similar to what the Disney Classics did and have the beam of light coming from the background. And I mean, on the Disney Classics one they have the film stills and features on the back, but on our one we've decided to do a villain on the back. So there's the front of Bambi 2. There's the spine. It's dark green, you can't really see in this light, but it's a dark greeny colour. We put the Disney Toon logo at the top, Disney Toon Studios logo at the top. And then the back. The thing is with films like Bambi, there isn't really a main antagonist, but there is a bit of friction between this guy and Bambi. Spoiler alert, sorry. But yeah, that's Bambi. Next is Cinderella. Now in the UK we have a Cinderella double pack. We have 2 and 3 in one Blu-ray. So we had to combine them. Now this has been a tester of the new paper that we got. This is not normal A4 typical paper. This is card that we just wanted to try out. But as you can see, it's when we folded it, it's lost its colouring, so I don't think we're going to be using this one anymore. But yeah, there's the front, spine, and the back. Next is Return to Neverland. Tinkerbell on the front. Spine, another dark green, but we haven't used any of the same colours for any of the spines, so they look good together. And Captain Hook on the back. Next up is Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure. I tried to pick colours that were fitting with the movie, so if we do slide it up, it's got a lot of blue in it, let's just say that, so I thought we'd keep the blue going through. The spine is very cute of that Mickey. If it focuses, there we go. And the back like I said, Buster is the main antagonist in this film, but it's very hard to find a picture that we can use that's high quality enough. But we found this one and it's not too bad. But yeah, I'm happy with it. So okay, next is 101 Dalmatians 2, Patch's London Adventure. Now these are our first attempt at slipcovers, so we've still got them on our computer and we'll continue to edit them and see what went wrong the first time. You can't really see, but this is more noticeable in person. It's not as dark. So I am going to keep that red. Might change the background colour or something, but for a first attempt I don't think these are bad. The spine. And reverse. Of course, Cruella de Vil. The next is Jungle Book 2. Blue on the front. Shere Khan on the side. Now I do know that we have redesigned this one and picked a different picture of him so that the title isn't up here. It is down the bottom, the same as it is here. But like I said, these are our first attempt. The Fox and the Hound 2. I believe we've redesigned this one as well. But I just wanted to show you all what I have at the moment. So this is from America, I think, this Blu-ray. So it's one of the thin ones and it has a weird clippy case. So it doesn't fit into our UK Blu-ray slipcovers, but we haven't changed the size of it at all. We might in the edit, I'm not sure yet, but we'll soon find out. Now this does not have a main antagonist at all, so to find this picture was very hard. It's not the best picture. I'm not 100% happy with it, but if that's all we can do, then I'll take that. Next is The Little Mermaid 2. The Little Mermaid, the original Little Mermaid, is my favourite Disney film. I mean, of course, I still love all the others. I mean, Hercules is another favourite. Hunchback of Notre Dame. The score in Hunchback of Notre Dame is just insane. But The Little Mermaid has always been my favourite. The sequels are not the worst. But yeah, here's the front and the side. And the back. This was the first one we made. So as you can see, like, the printer hasn't really gone with us on this one, but for a first one we made, I don't think it's bad. Still some improvements to go, but we're redesigning them all, so that's not too bad. The Little Mermaid 3, or The Little Mermaid Ariel's Beginning. There's a dark green spine on that. And the back. Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. Now this one I had to get from, I think it was America, maybe it was Australia, I'm not sure. Because we don't have the Blu-ray of this here. Again, it has one of the clippy cases. But yeah, so we don't have the Blu-ray here, so I had to get that one. Region free, of course. So yeah, there's the front. The side, can't really see this light. And the back. It was very hard to find a picture of him. I can't remember his name. God, what kind of Disney fan am I? Yeah, it was very hard to find one. My partner had to crop all the background out and fade it, and yeah, a lot of work has gone into these. Yeah, there's that one. Next is Beauty and the Beast Belle's Magical World. Now this was originally a TV show for Disney Channel, I think, because this has 3 stories. It's one of those movies like Cinderella 2 where it has 3 stories and it's just been put into one. And I researched it and it was meant to be a Disney Channel TV show, but they stopped it. They scrapped it for some reason. So yeah, they just put it into a film called Belle's Magical World instead. Interesting fact of the day. And the back. Now again, this doesn't have a main villain in it. This film happens between or just after in the first one when Belle gets saved by the Beast from the wolves in the snow, if you can remember that. And this is just what happens in the time between that and them falling in love and the ball and the famous yellow dress and all that. Yeah, but he's the grumpy one in this film, so I had to choose the Beast for that one. Next, Mulan 2. I know that we have changed this one because there's too much yellow. It's not yellow anymore. But I wanted to show you our first attempt at Blu-ray slipcovers. So here it is. The side is not yellow anymore in the new one. And the back. Now, again, with this one, it's like the same as many of the others. There isn't a main antagonist, but Mushu causes some serious drama in this film if you haven't seen it. Not one of my favourites, but again, I don't hate any of them. Next is a combo pack, and that is the Aladdin sequels. This I got from Australia on eBay. It came to £12, I think, which I didn't think was bad. But again, we don't have the Blu-ray here. So to have a region-free Blu-ray is great, because I'm not sure why we don't have the Blu-ray here. We have both the DVDs of those films, so I don't understand why we don't have the Blu-ray. But anyway, there's the front and the sides, and Jafar on the back. I didn't want 2 villains because there's obviously Jafar is not in this film, but I didn't want two pictures of the villains on here, so I just went for a sassy Jafar instead with his hand on his hip. Next we have The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. Don't think we've changed much on this one. Then if you have number 2, then you've got to have number 3. I think it's called 1.5 or 1.5 in America or Australia or somewhere else, but it's called The Lion King 3 here. So the front, the side, and the back. Next we have Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World. Again, we don't have the Blu-ray here, but apparently Ireland did. Yeah, I got this on eBay from Ireland. Thin cover, so it doesn't really fit into the slipcover. Well, it does, but it's very loose. And this one is actually on the new card as well, and it doesn't seem to have lost colour. No, it has at the top there, but and the back. Next we have Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. Now we have changed this one. We've got a picture of Quasimodo on the front of the new one, but this was our first attempt. Very hard to find a picture of him. The picture isn't, let's see if I can get him up close. The picture isn't that good quality, but it's better than having something that's irrelevant from the movie on it. Yeah, it's Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. Then we have Tarzan 2. I'm not a big fan of the sequels. This one actually isn't on Blu-ray. So what I've done is I've bought the DVD and cut it down just to make sure that it fits in with all my other Blu-rays. I don't want the height difference between a DVD case and a Blu-ray case. And do you know what? Since it's not a movie that I'm very fond of, I think that is fine to just do that. I've done it with a few of the Disney Classic Blu-rays actually, because they're not on Blu-ray, and I find that very strange. If they're all on DVD, they should all be on Blu-ray. There's the spine and the back. We have changed this one a lot because I'm not a big fan of that picture. And we changed the colours, I think, as well. Yeah, there's Tarzan 2. Then we have Tarzan and Jane. This is also not on Blu-ray, so it's the DVD cut down. But this is the same animation as the TV series, the Tarzan TV series that was on Disney Channel. The spine and the back. Really hard to find a picture of the villain again, but we have changed this one and we've got a better one for the next one. Okay, last pile now. We have Kronk's New Groove. Had to get this again from Australia in the 2 movie collection as well, because they don't have Kronk's New Groove on Blu-ray on its own. Not really bothered about that. But there's the front and the side, and of course Yzma on the back. Next is Atlantis 2, Milo's Return. I was very surprised by this. I really liked it actually. Can't really see because of the lighting. Really bad lighting today. The back. Now this is another one where it's got like 3 stories. So it had like a couple, at least 3 villains, but you could not find a picture. I know that the Kraken, or the Kraken, or whatever they call it in this one, is a villain, so I just got some of its tentacles and cropped them and made them into this. So yeah, that's Atlantis. Now we get to the Disney film with the most sequels, Lilo and Stitch 2. Well, Lilo and Stitch, but this is Lilo and Stitch 2. And the back. In case you didn't know, Stitch is kind of the villain in this. I think it's actually called Stitch Has a Glitch. This is a 2 movie collection again. Yeah, Stitch Has a Glitch, so he's the villain in that one. Then we have Stitch the movie. This was to tie in the Lilo and Stitch TV series on Disney Channel. So this is like the beginning of that. The spine and the back, Dr. Hamsterbeal. Then we have the last of the sequels, or last of the Stitch sequels, should I say, is Leroy and Stitch. This does tie up everything in the Lilo and Stitch universe, to be fair. You've got Stitch the movie to open the TV series with, and then you've got Leroy and Stitch. That does close it really well. It's a good finish for the franchise. And then the last slipcover that we have is Brother Bear 2. There isn't really a main antagonist in this one either, so we just got a picture of... There's an incident with evil raccoons, so... Okay, that's all of them. Like I said, they are the first attempt, so they're not perfect. but I just wanted to share all of them with you guys to see what you thought. I hope you like them. If there are any Blu-ray slipcovers in this video you would like a copy of, please do let me know so I can email them over to you and you can print them off. I will say I do believe you need the Adobe InDesign program on your computer, as I don't think these are compatible with Word or Microsoft Word or any other programs like that. I can double check or send it in a PDF format or something like that. We are making more custom slipcovers for our other Blu-ray collections, so in the future there will be more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to keep updated with all my newest videos coming to you every week. Thanks guys.